It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Sierra Nevada Brewing Company, and it's a bottle of their Summerfest Crisp Summer Lager, coming in at 5% ABV. There's a look at the label. There's the bottle cap. Let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. It's the 30th of November 2014, so it's the last day of autumn. Nice smoke on the opening. There's a reason why I'm reviewing this beer this time of year. You might think it's a summer beer. Is because over in Wales, UK, it's never guaranteed when you're going to get the next Sierra Nevada beer or kind of Sam Adams beer. I know it's a lot easier these days, but still, I like to grab the opportunity when it arises to drink a good American craft beer. So I'd like to thank our channel sponsors, beersofeurope.co.uk, for providing the beer for the review. Beers of Europe are the largest online beer store in the UK, with great beer from Britain, loads of the new London breweries, some great beer from Belgium, Germany, France, Australia, New Zealand. They've got some great beer, Mexican beer, and of course great American beer like this. So check out beersofeurope.co.uk for all your beery needs, and well, let's check out the beer. Let's get on with the review. So it's a typical, I'm using the word typical. Should I use the word typical? I suppose, yeah, lager, a pale coloured lager is a pale coloured lager. It's down to the ingredients used. So it looks like a typical lager. Nice carbonation, nice pale golden colour. It's clear, nice clarity. It's a one finger white head. Let's get the aroma. And it's got a hint of German about it. It's a little hint of German yeast. Only a touch. It's slightly banana-y, slightly clovey, and it's got a slight lemon aroma. Much more intriguing and impressive than most mass-produced lager aromas. Let's dive in. Cheers. Yeah, and 100% malt. I wouldn't expect anything else from Sierra Nevada. It's nice and sweet, but it's crisp, it's refreshing. It's nicely carbonated. Nice, crisp, bitter finish to the beer, nice hop character to the beer. And I think this is what, it's more than a demonstration. Of course, Sierra Nevada, they're expanding, they're quite a large brewery now. They want to keep their options open, they want to brew a lager, obviously they want to make a profit. But I think this is probably showing the mass-produced lager boys out there, the huge companies, how to produce an amazing lager without the rice, without the corn. This is it. This is decent. 5% ABV, great strength for a lager. Nice and cold afternoon outside with a cold beer, hot sunshine. What more do you want? And a decent lager at that. And it's got it all over the label, look. Sunflower, sunshine, Summerfest. Because, oh, and of course, look, there's the malt, the grain. They've absolutely made sure that they've put that grain on the side. just to remind people, I suppose, that it's 100% malt beer. To the people who may not kind of understand it just yet, if you're a newbie into craft beer, a very quick speech, if you like, on mass-produced lagers, why they taste so crappy. They're made from mainly corn and rice, and you know, you think of rice, if you boil rice and taste rice, there's not a lot of taste. There's not a lot going on. You've got to mix it with something else, some curry or whatever, to make it appealing and tasty. I certainly couldn't eat a bowl of boiled rice. It would bore the hell out of me. And that's what happened really in the beer world. They started to use rice, and it was a tasteless experience to drink them lagers. So being malt, you're going to get a lot more sweetness, a little bit more breadiness. And yeah, it's the way to brew beer, I think, properly. That's a decent beer. Would I buy it again? Personally, if I was looking for a decent lager and they had this on, yes, I would. But in the summer, if it was hot, I still think if there was a choice between their pale ale, Sierra Nevada pale ale, or maybe a cheeky Tornado, their double IPA, I think I would go with that over this. I do like my hops. But then again, if I really wanted a cold, swig me down lager, then why not? It's a decent beer. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. I think that's a very kind of fair result to give it. It's decent tasting. Is it amazing? Is it shocking me? No, not really. But I suppose a lager, unless it's a hopped up lager, not really, or a Hefeweizen or a Dunkel or something, it's not really going to put the hairs up on the back of my neck, you know. It's not really going to get me all excited and start saying "Stone the Crows" and rocking back and forth on my heels, whatever else I do when I drink an amazing beer. It's not doing that for me. So 7 out of 10, fair result. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Check out beersofeurope.co.uk, and cheers.